governed by natural law, or are miracles possible? Can wishing make things so? Those kinds of questions. So people have a philosophy, whether they're fully and explicitly aware of it or not. And the big question is, do these ideas matter in defense of liberty? Well, let's put some on the table and see. In morality, one of the dominant, I would say the dominant idea today, certainly here in America, but also I think across the globe, is the idea that being moral consists in self-sacrificially serving other people. This is what it means to be moral, to selflessly help others. And if you're helping others in a way that's benefiting you, if you're trading with others, so I give you some services and you pay me for those services, that's not moral. That's just an exchange where we both gain. The key, according to the morality of altruism, the idea that we should live for others. Altruism, alter is Latin for other. Altruism means otherism. The idea behind this morality, as the philosopher who coined the term, Auguste Comte, put it, is that we should live for others and that we should self-sacrificially serve others. That's what it means to be good. Well, if that's true, if it's true that being moral means selflessly serving others, how is that going to comport with, say, your right to act on your own judgment and keep the goods and services that you produce, or keep the wealth that you produce through production of goods and services? Is there any conflict there? Well, Auguste Comte himself pointed out the conflict, which is relatively obvious. If you have a duty, if you have a moral obligation, regardless of what you want to do, if it's morally that you must, to be moral, selflessly serve others, you can't simultaneously have a right to not selflessly serve others. You can't simultaneously have a right to pursue your values, make your own decisions about life, keep and use the product of your effort. These things are at odds, and as Comte put it, the theory of rights has to be thrown away if altruism is true. Rights have to be put away completely. So there's one issue there that looks pretty significant if you think about it, right? The idea of rights not existing if morality is what it is largely taken to be among people. Let's ask a question about this idea, though, that being moral consists in selflessly serving others. Is it true? Is it true that that's what being moral consists of? This kind of question brings us down into epistemology. We've asked now a question about what is true. Is there evidence to support this idea? If we look around, can we find evidence? Oh yeah, here's the evidence that means you must sacrifice for others to be moral. Well, I don't know of any evidence to support that idea. I doubt you know of any evidence to support that idea. It seems like rather more of an assertion. So how do we know what is true and whether this idea is true? The theory of knowledge. Is our basic means of knowledge evidence and logic in support of an idea, or is it the case that you can know by another means, by a non-rational means, by non-evidential means? For instance, faith. Is faith a means of knowledge? A lot of people think it is. That's the essence of religion, is the idea that you can know by means of faith. We have the two concepts, faith and reason, precisely because they mean different things.